few weeks ago, I received an email from ignyjohansson@gmail.com. It read, "Good day, dear friend. My name is Chief Auditor Igny G. Johansson. I approach you with every sense of honesty and confidentiality to partner with you in this venture. I attach this letter to ensure total confidentiality. Please open the attached file to see my proposal." I could have deleted it, but this offer was too good to pass up. "Hello, Igny. It's nice to hear from a professional. I'm unfortunately unable to accept electronic resumes. Is there any way you can simply type out your proposal? In regards to confidentiality, I can keep things very safe on my end." So then he sends me the letter and email form, and it goes like this. "My name's Igny G. Johansson, and I work with Cublinks Audit Services, España. I got your contact information from your country's public records while searching for a last name similar to my late client's business magnate by name Kim Gardam, who died in an accident that occurred in 2008. Before the catastrophe, he deposited one trunk box / diplomatic personal treasure containing the sum of $8.5 with a safe security company here in Spain because of security." And he had the right idea. When I die, I want my will transactions to be handled by a private security company. After exhaustive efforts of search for a direct family member to my late client, my suggestion to you is that I will like you to stand as the next of kin. We shall divide the content in the ratio of 35% for you, 60% for me, and 5% will be set aside for all expenses incurred during the claim process. And at this point you might be thinking, that's not a fair cut. What Spanish man is named Kim Gardam? But I'm not going to pass on an easy $3 million. Igny, I'm in. What do you need me to do? Shane. I then receive an email titled, "I need your understanding." Dear Shane, all we need to move ahead is trust and good understanding before I will make proper presentation to the security firm where the vault is deposited. All I need now is identification from you to add to the rest of the documents so I can make presentation for claim. Passport copy, a driver's license, or a utility bill that has your name on it so I can prove to them that you have mandated me as your attorney to make claim. Igny, I'm glad to hear that this can be handled so easily. I've attached a photo of my most recent electricity bill and made sure to only include relevant details to maintain confidentiality. If you need any other information, let me know. Here's what I attached. I made it in Microsoft Word in about a minute, so I was really surprised when I received an email titled, "Identification Confirmed." Dear Shane, thank you for the response. Your identification has been confirmed, which I will proceed to the authority first thing Monday morning. I will keep you posted on my progress. Regards, Igny. So I wait for him to do what he has to do, and the next day I receive this. Dear Shane, thank you very much for the information and the good understanding. I promise that at the end of this transaction you will be happy with me. I took the information you sent to the authority yesterday, that we are ready for the claim and this attached form was given to me, that you should fill it to finalize provided you follow instruction and keep this very confidential with trust. There was no form attached, so I said, Igny, I'm already happy with you. It's more important that you be happy with yourself. I see that there is no form attached. Is this code for something? Is the operation jeopardized? Please reply quickly. Shane. Dear partner, find attached a copy of this oath form again. Regards, Igny. And here's what I received. Anyone else would have been thrown off by the crude watermark, clip art, and strange signature, but I'm not anyone else. Under surname name, I put Gardam. Under first name, I put Shane. I set my birth for the 31st of March, which does not exist, and typed my nationality as Westerner. I typed my country as Australia, brackets, Western nation. I wanted them to be sure. I typed my address as 1 Woolworths Way, Bella Vista, the address of the Woolworths head office. I typed my telephone number as theirs, 02-888-500, and under mobile I entered do not believe in. I did the same for the fax number. Under occupation I entered businessman. Marital status I entered plan to someday, brackets, not ready. My declaration purpose was to make money from a dead woman who I'm not related to. At this point I was under the impression that Kim Gardam was a woman, because there's no Spanish man named Kim. I circled Mr. and wrote my name as Mr. Shane. I signed with my signature. It just happens to look a lot like George Washington's. And I knew the contract wouldn't hold up in court, but I still wanted to be safe. So instead of it reading, I, Mr. Shane, whose name and data above do hereby affirm that every data information is true, I changed it to Mr. Shane, whose name and data above don't hereby affirm that every data information is true. But still I had reason to be hesitant. I emailed Igny. Igny, I've signed the document, but can't send it over until I'm 100% sure the operation hasn't been jeopardized. Before we proceed, I need confirmation on this. Shane. He sent back, hello Shane. In my previous email, I stated to you that we can only actualize this transaction once we hold on to trust and confidentiality. Also, I must make sure we follow due legal process with the claim process to avoid any jeopardy, as I would not want to put you or me in any trouble, as I am a family, which I believe you are too. Regards, Igny Johansson. Igny, I'm glad to hear everything is going well and that you, like me, are a family. Attached is the filled out oath form. And after that, I was pretty sure he'd pull me up on all the false information. Until. Dear Shane, good to see the oath form details, which I would proceed to the court immediately in order to swear in an affidavit on your behalf to enable us enter into the official stage of this transaction. We'll keep you posted. And then once again I'm waiting for him to get back to me. Dear Shane, find attached a copy of the affidavit which sworn that you are the beneficiary of the said consignment. It says a bunch of stuff confirming everything I know so far, until I see that late Kim Gardam died with his immediate family in a fatal car accident along Barcelona-Tarragona highway, which occurred on December 2008. And this distresses me because this is all new information. I email Igni. My goodness, Igni! You only mentioned that Kim died in the accident, not his family as well. I'm so sorry to hear about this. Then he emails me back. Dear Shane, yes, he died with the wife and 2 daughters. Kindly sign and return back the affidavit. Regards, Igni. And after seeing that my business partner was empathetic as I am, I signed the document. I didn't really know where to sign since there was 3 dotted lines, so I signed all of them, with George Washington's signature. I sent him. Igni, all I's are dotted and T's are crossed. Speaking of crossed, what do you get when you cross a cow with a trampoline? A milkshake. Haha. Please reply soon. Shane. He never laughed at my joke. Instead, he sent the following. Dear Shane, good to see the attached affidavit signed, which I will be preparing for the presentation to be made at the security company later today. We'll keep you posted. And I wait, and soon enough I get an email I expect called presentation done, but weirdly enough, the body seems oddly familiar. It says, Dear Shane, find attached a copy of the affidavit which sworn that you are the beneficiary of the said consignment. I was confused, so I just asked, Igni, how did the presentation go? Hello Shane, the presentation went well, which the security company, El Mundo Boveda Security Company in Spain, is supposed to have contacted you. And sure enough, they have. It's titled, El Mundo Boveda Vault Release, Mr. Shane Gardam. It says, attention Mr. Shane Gardam. Good day sir, find the attached email. Yours in service, Miss Loles Martinez. And attached is a letter signed with word art. It confirms, it has been resolved that your application be granted considering the legal presentations made by Igni Johansson, who was the personal attorney to late Kim Gardam. It then asks for legal proof and everything I've sent so far, the oath form, the affidavit, the utility bill, but it also asks for a passport copy or a driver's license. Accept our condolences and thanks for your anticipated cooperation. I noticed something. The date was recorded as 04/10/17. I share this concern with Igni. Igni? I'm slightly worried by an email I just received from El Mundo Boveda Security Company in Spain, may be dated incorrectly, which is to say anywhere from 2 to 8 months in the future. Is this when the money is received? Additionally, is now a good time to start sharing the news with my friends and family given the security firm now has all the relevant information verifying our claim. Shane. And to my good fortune, Igni seemed equally concerned. Hello Shane, forward to me whatever you have received from the security company to enable me advise you on what to do ASAP. Igni. Igni, here's the email I received from El Mundo Boveda Security Company in Spain. I await your cancel. Shane. I end up waiting a few days, and then I receive an email titled, What to do. Hello Shane, go ahead and forward to the security company the oath form with the sworn affidavit, along with your utility bill and passport copy. Keep me posted once this is done. Regards, Igni. And since Igni is actually managing both of these email addresses, I wanted to confuse him, so I send him this. Igni, it's done. Shane. Hello Shane. I was able to communicate with the security company, and they said no email came from you. Please try to resend to their email, elmundoboveda@consultant.com. Regards, Igni. Consultant.com, by the way, looks like this. Igni, it was my understanding that this deal was about trust and confidentiality, and now I hear that you're communicating with the security firm to confirm my actions? That doesn't sound very trust and confidentiality at all. Before we move forward at all, I must see a transcript of all the correspondence you've had with the security firm, be it phone, email, mobile, or fax. I trust you, Igni, but this is about transparency. This is a huge deal, and seeing your exchanges with El Mundo Boveda Security Company in Spain is the only way I can feel 100% comfortable doing this. This touched a nerve. Hello Shane, there is nothing wrong for me to confirm if you have contacted the security company, which you don't need to be offended except you are not taking this serious. From your statement I feel that you are the one lacking the trust and confidentiality, because all I did was verification if they did hear from my client. So if you did not communicate with them, and you told me you had, where is the trust then? Listen Shane, all you need to do is what I have told you, is to contact the security company via the email I sent you. Simple as that, so we can move ahead with the success of this deal, otherwise you were not willing to work with me as partner. Keep me posted when done. And that response, it only made me angrier. Igni, I am taking this deal very serious. I have communicated with Almundo Boveda Security Company in Spain, and apparently my email failed to send. Since you never told me not to since the time I asked, I've shared my story of sudden wealth with those close to me, and they all said I was crazy. But I haven't listened to them because I trust you, Igni. It's the security firm I worry about. Think about it. Incorrectly dated letters? Missing emails? Call me paranoid, but we live in a dangerous world, and it would give me peace of mind to see what they've been saying to you to verify that they're as professional as we are. Love, Shane. And I think him knowing that I wasn't angry at him specifically changed things, because the next thing he sent me was this. Hello, Shane. I have trust and confidence in you, my partner, okay? And now I already forward those documents you signed to the security company, which they said you will be contacted with the next stage of our transaction. You don't need to worry about what your family says, which is why I stated you keep it very confidential, as I know such will come up to discourage you. But I assure you that at the end we shall succeed, and they will be jealous of your wealth. So please do not tell anyone again until we finalize. Keep me posted once you hear from the security company again. Regards, Igni. I then receive a whole new form from the security company to fill out. Under name, I write, Shane is my name. Again, my address is the same. Under country, I simply put Western. I add an extra 0 to my home telephone number, put no thank you next to mobile, no next to fax number, and next to email, you know it. And since things have been tense between Igni and I filled out his half of the form for him. I entered his name as Igni, his nationality as Spanish man, and his profession as bank. And to really set things right, I listed our relationship as friend. Under date of birth and marital status, I put hasn't told me. And to be perfectly honest, I don't even think that he was meant to fill out that part, but I just did it for him anyway. And then for the vault description, I did some extra legwork as well. For the vault reference number, I put a series of question marks. Under contents of vault, money, and under the worth of vault, a lot. Finally, I signed it saying that I, Shane, whose name and data verify that I have not completed this form, and then use Washington's signature again, and for Igni's signature, I just put an X. And then to the security company, I wrote the following. Almundo Boveda Security Company in Spain. I filled out the document on behalf of myself and my friend Igni. Shane. And the next day, I receive another attachment from the security firm. It says, in accordance with our vault release regulations, and Haven received the solicited information in our previous email, you will be interviewed by one of our staffs via email, since your lawyer has indicated that you do not stay in Spain and cannot be immediately present for the interview. Furthermore, you are expected to be available for the interview via telephone. Almundo Boveda Security Company in Spain! Wow. Interviewed by an entire staff? That sounds intimidating, but I understand the need for precaution. Shane! I deduced that interview would occur around 6:30 PM the next day, in my time zone. And then about 15 minutes earlier than that, I got this email. Mr. Shane Gardam, due to poor telephone connection, so we have agreed to proceed with the interview via email. Find below the interview question. How are you related to late Kim Gardam? To which I wrote, I am not. How many children did he have before his death, and what were their names? I don't know. What is the wife's name? Probably Nancy for the wife's name. Have you visited him in Spain before? I once went to Barcelona. Didn't care for it. Can't speak the language. When last did you see him? I googled him once and didn't find any pictures of the late Kim Gardam. How much worth is his estate with our security company? A lot. And then I finished it with the following. I love you a lot and hope to hear back from you soon. Shane. We wish to congratulate you in respect to the interview (email conversation) held with you. You satisfactorily passed the interview. European Union Vault Control and Safekeeping Board require 2,640 (2,640 euros). This payment should be effected via bank transfer or cash deposit through our broker's/account. Clearly, Igni thought he had me and that he'd have my euros in no time. So, what I did, I decided to throw something at him that I didn't think he had any way of expecting. So this is what I sent to the security company. Hello. Who is Kim Gardam? Shane. And this seemed to work, because the next email I got from Igni was this. Hello, Shane. Kindly update me what is going. Hey, Igni. Nothing much. What's up with you? Hello, Shane. I just want to know the update with you and the security company, okay? And then about 4 minutes after that, I got this email from the security company. Attention, Mr. Shane Gardam. We want you to know that late Kim Gardam is the full name of our late client. Kindly indicate when the payment will be made. So then I did as Igni said and I updated him. Igni, the security firm has let me know that late Kim Gardam is the name of their late client. Shane. Igni didn't email me back after that, so what I decided to do was confront him about something that I'd been holding in for a few days. Igni, you may have noticed my hesitance to engage in this deal as of late. When you initially emailed me, you told me your name was Ink. When I mistyped it as Igni, you never corrected me. Ever since I realized this, I found it difficult to do business with you without thinking of you as the kind of man who lies about his name. And personally, I believe that respect matters more than any amount of money. Shane. Once again, a nerve was touched. What do you mean by that? Check my first proposal to you. My name is Ing Johansson, so what are you talking about? You are not really acting like a serious person in this deal. If you want assist or partner with me, then do the needful. Thanks. And then at this point, I was tired of Igni dodging his responsibilities. So what I told him was this. Igni, I'm a serious person. This is a serious deal. My love is serious. There is only one way to completely ensure that I will send the firm my many euros. I want to see your full communication with the security firm. This is non-negotiable. Regardless of whether or not you think that's an issue of trust, I need to see this, or the deal is off, and that's a lose-lose situation. This should be very easy to provide. Hello, Shane. I want you to know that you are the beneficiary of the said fund, so the issue of my communication with the security company is irrelevant, as I am trusting you, my partner, which you have to trust me as your partner. Igni. You know what I want to see. Just forward me your emails with them. No secrets. You need to let me in. I knew if I kept pushing, he would have no choice but to forge correspondence with himself. And then he did. In an email titled, "Have my client, brackets Shane Gardam, contacted you?" he said, "Attention, Louise Martinez. This is Igni Johansson, the legal representative of Mr. Shane Gardam. Kindly update my good office if my client have contacted based on the release of funds. Kindly update as we hope to finalize the release of funds to him as the next of kin. Regards, Igni." To which the security firm supposedly replied, "Attention, Mr. Igni Johansson. We received your email which for your information your client, Mr. Shane Gardam, has open communication with our office which we are progress with the fund release to him as the next of kin with all legal proceed. You're in service, Miss Lolise Martinez, for El Mundo Boveda, Spain." And the best part about Igni's email forward is that it's dated about 33 hours ahead of him berating me for not emailing the security company. But time was of the essence and I had more important things to tell him. "Igni, I had a look around, and as it turns out, I don't have any euros. Please send me 2,460 euros. Listen, I want you to understand that I do not have funds with me due to the fact I've spent thousands of euros to bring this transaction to this last stage, which you need to assist with whatever payment that needs to be done." Igni, I just had an idea. We're already done with those documents. Let's just sell them back and use that to cover our debts. Your lover, Shane. Hello, Shane. How can you bring such an idea to sell documents which was used to procure a claim to be sold? Please, such is unheard of, Shane. Let me know how much tangible amount you have right now and how much you can raise from the 2,640 euros. Igni, you're right. That idea was silly. How about instead, I fly to you, we meet up, we create a viral video and profit off the ad revenue. Here's an example of a viral video to give you an idea of the kind of thing we could make. I then sent a link to this video that had millions of views. Hello, Shane. I think you feel this is a child's play, right? If you cannot assist financially, then you can't handle such huge amount. You were just wasting my time. Let me know how much you can raise, simple. Or if you can't, let me know, okay? Igni, you're not the only $1 million offer I've received. Just recently, a Russian princess requested my services in order for her to release her murdered father's funds to me. I have absolutely no interest in wasting your time. If you tell me you love me, then I'll send you the money. Hello, Shane. I don't think you were ready for this. Thanks for all the time wasting and my effort to be for nothing. If you had the money, why did you ask me to send you the money initially? Think you take this for a child's play, my friend. All the same time for the time wasting, okay? Igni, I know what you're trying to say. And I love you too. Shane. Hello, Shane. Are you making the payment? Let me know. I will, if you tell me that you love me. I love you. Shame. Deeply. Cheers! There's 3 things that I love about this email. 1 is that I've driven a man to insanity. 2 is that he tried to make fun of my name by replacing it with shame. And 3, I think he tried to make fun of me being Australian by saying cheers. So, unlike Igni, I decided to take the mature route. Igni, the name calling is unnecessary and hurtful. It was my impression that I was dealing with a professional. And in the 17 days and 76 emails shared between us, he didn't spend any of that time and effort actually scamming anyone. You're welcome, society. Igni? Oh, for fuck's sake.